Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Brother Gotta Say Something podcast. Starring your boy, John, me. You know what I'm saying? Man, how y'all been? How y'all week been going so far? It is, according to my calendar up there, it's Wednesday, September 10th. And we have some breaking news, man. Political activist Charlie Kirk has been killed. Um, Man, this one really hits home for me. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually got to do some some AV work for Charlie Kirk in one of his events that he spoke at, and I got to meet the guy. I got to shake hands with the guy, man. And I feel like although you may not agree with some of the political things that Charlie may say, I don't think nobody's life should be taken. Me personally, even though I feel like we all have different political views on how we think America should go, I still believe that we as mankind should be able to coexist. And the sad thing about this is, not only did we lose one of the most known political activists of our generation, we also people's families, the family lost his family lost somebody. You know, let me clarify that, man. I mean, this man got a wife and kids. You know what I'm saying? So however you feel about how the country is going right now under President Donald Trump, I still don't believe that a bullet has to come behind that. On any form, and just prayers for his family, prayers for his friends, prayers for people that knew Charlie Kirk. I don't agree with some of what Charlie Kirk says, but I respect that he stands on whatever he is saying. He stands on business, and I gotta respect him as a man for what he believes politically, so on and so forth, man. So, man, RIP to Charlie Kirk. I met him. He was a great guy. He was very cool. Um, you know, and he spoke his mind, and I respect that. I got a huge respect for Charlie Kirk, what he did. And man, I just sad that this is where America is going. You know what I'm saying? So, R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. Prayers for his wife and his kids, his family. Very very sad day today in America. Just and how the country is moving forward is very sad. Um, I mean, we're only in month 9. Take that as you may. I don't want to make any political comments about this because a man just lost his life. Let's just all that political stuff, man. Y'all gotta keep it pushing at this point. Like, ain't nobody trying to hear that right now. Man just lost his life. A family just lost their son, or they lost their husband. They lost their father. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than just red and blue. You know what I'm saying? Democrat and Republican. It's deeper than all that, man. Like, people got families, bro. People got lives. People trying to make a living, bro. But unfortunately, you know, that happened. So yeah. So let's just take a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk, man. All right, moving forward. Let's talk about some sports. Let's talk about something light. I know we just talked about something really heavy today, man. Let's talk about something light. Um, is Arch the guy? You know what I'm headed with this. Is Arch the man? I mean, he beat San Jose State, lost to Ohio State. I think he plays. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Texas plays another low seeded team this coming week as well. So man, hey, let me look this up real quick because I'm gonna take my time. I don't care, man. This is my show. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take my time with what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, yeah, man, Texas is you know, Texas is Texas, I guess. But I will say that I was very impressed with Texas play against San Jose State. So I'm not gonna take that away from the Longhorns at all. I just feel like are these reputable wins for Texas? You know what I'm saying? Is Texas going to be the big powerhouse that we all want? Because honestly, I'm from Texas. I want the Longhorns to do great in whatever they do. You know what I'm saying? I'm Team Texas. The next game that they have is against the University of Texas in El Paso, um, which is gonna be on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So University of Texas and El Paso, Texas Longhorns, they're both 1-1. Can Arch Manning do it again? And at this point, I feel like leading up to the Florida game that's going to happen, I think either after this one or 2 games after this one, um, I feel like he can beat El Paso. He plays Florida, 2 games after El Paso, Arch and company play Florida, which is going to be a huge game. I'm not taking anything away from Sam Houston. So, Sam Houston, correct me if I'm wrong. I partied out there a little bit. It's fun in Sam Houston, but what we talking about right now is Florida. We talking about the Florida Gators. So, heading into a big game like that, this is good for Arch. He gets to play El Paso, gets a couple reps with Sam Houston. So we'll see, man. I think Arch is doing a great job for where he's at. Um, you know, all right. Shout out to Texas. And right now college football is getting really fun, man. Just to fill you guys in, Ohio State still is number 1, Penn State number 2, LSU number 3, Oregon number 4, Miami number 5, Georgia number 6, Texas number 7, number 8 Notre Dame, number 9 Fighting Illini, Illinois, number 10 Florida State. And that's just to round out the top 10. I'm only gonna go top 10. I'll just go top 12 since that's the playoffs. South Carolina and Clemson. Okay. I'm an Alabama fan too, man. Alabama, we 19. Also, UNT, man, we 2-0. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? So, man, shout out to all the teams that are prospering, man. Shout out to all my favorite teams. I would say Texas at this point, Alabama, North Texas, and the Buffs, man. Shout out to the Buffs. Shout out to, I think his name is Ryan Staub, I want to say. Ryan Staub did get the start for Colorado in his upcoming game. I think that's his name. I don't wanna butcher that. Let me do some research. I don't wanna butcher that. Oh. Yeah, Staub. I think it is Ryan Staub. Ryan Staub. Yeah. So Ryan Staub plays Houston. Ryan Staub for Colorado is, to me, is one of the biggest stories. Last year he was behind Cleveland Browns quarterback Shedeur Sanders, and he was the backup. This year they had him at third string, so he was third string quarterback. So this past game, Dion was like, you know what, we just gonna put all of y'all in, and I'm gonna see who's gonna be my quarterback. And man, let me tell you, Ryan Staub stepped up to the plate. I think he had like 2 touchdowns, and man, he really showed up and showed out. So now, in this upcoming game against Houston, Ryan Staub is the starter. So shout out to you, Ryan Staub, for getting that start in this upcoming game against Houston. So man, yeah, shout out to the Bucks. Also, let's get to the Cowboys. You know what? The Cowboys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw amazing things with Dallas. I'm not mad at all. I feel like we should have won that game. I know CeeDee Lamb, he had a couple drop passes, I think 2 or 3 drop passes. But that's okay, CD, because that let me know that we are going to be okay. We just got to beat the Eagles next time and go from there. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not mad at the way the Cowboys played. I was actually impressed. I thought it was going to be, I don't know why I thought it was going to be worse than that. You know what I'm saying? The next game we have is Sunday against the Giants. I think we can beat the Giants, me personally. Jackson Dart is a great backup quarterback, but the New York Giants did say they are going with Russell Wilson. I think if Neighbors can get open, I think he'll be a problem. I think that CD catches the ball and we stay in rhythm. I like our running back with Williams. Williams is a great running back for the scheme that we have now. I really believe he is a great running back, Javonte Williams. We do have Jaden Blue. We do have them, but we only got two quarterbacks though. I think it's fine. I think if they get George Pickens in more and accommodate with CeeDee Lamb, get Turpin in a little bit more, and our defense has to. Our defense was doing great. I will say that with the Eagles, they were doing the best that they could. I felt like the offense was kind of lacking in the second half. But I feel like we can turn it around this next game, and I feel like we'll get a good win, we'll get a division win, and we'll still be up in the thick of it. Also, you know, the Giants did lose to the Commanders, so that's promising as well. So yeah, I think that Dallas we still have a chance, man. So yeah. So let's go ahead and recap. Let's go ahead and recap what we talked about today. First of all, man, my condolences to Charlie Kirk's family, his friends, his loved ones. Charlie Kirk was a cool guy. I got to work with him at one of his events, man. Real down to earth guy. I don't. Like I said before, regardless of your political views, I don't think a bullet should come with that. Um, you know, it's politics. I don't think it should be taken personally. However you feel the country should be ran, and you know, this is your opinion. If you feel like the country should be ran a certain way, then you run for office. You run for whatever you need to run. You become a political activist. You get out there and speak and change the narrative. If you feel like the country should go how you feel like it should go, I don't think violence should be a part of that though. Me personally, man, and like I said, someone lost their husband, somebody lost their father, and somebody lost their son, and you know, Charlie Kirk was cool. I like that Charlie Kirk stood on business. He stood on what he was talking about. He was very factual what he was talking about. He knew what he knew. So I respect the man of that stature, man. So R.I.P. to you, Charlie Kirk. I salute you, man. And man, it's just a sad day. So yeah. Also, you know, we talked about the college football, just in general. We talked about Texas. Most of you talk about Arch Manning, what he's going to do in the next game with University of Texas in El Paso. You know how that's going to shape. We talked about Ryan Staub from Colorado, how he got the start and he was a third string quarterback at the time, and now coming up with Houston, he has a chance to really show us what he can do. Also, Alabama, my team is number 19 in the country right now, so they do actually have a chance to climb into that top 12 to hit that playoff position. Also, my school that I went to, University of North Texas, we're 2-0. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Mean Green. Yeah, we 2-0. Yeah, we in the mix. So shout out to the Mean Green, you know what I'm saying? And also, last but not least, like I said, I'm very excited about the Cowboys season. I'm not gonna yell Super Bowl like everybody else, but I think we got a chance to make some noise. I think we got a chance to potentially make the playoffs. Potentially, possibly. Yeah. I think that we have a chance to make the playoffs. So, yeah, man, this has been another episode of a Brother Gotta Say Something podcast. My name is John, and we out.